Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and a great week so far. So, went through the Normandy, talked to everyone last time. Remember, this is male Shepard, Paragon, Infiltrator, romanced Ashley in the first one, romanced Miranda in the second one. We'll see how this one goes. We've got Rex and the Turian on the ship, and each one of them's given us a quest to do. So I'm going to do the Rachni one, or the Rachni relay that Rex gave us with the Krogan. Also remember flashing lights, so seizure warning, and violence. If you headshot, there's a good chance you can see the head explode. So okay, so let's get to it. Before we go, okay, nothing new on the codex. So there's the Cerberus attack, but I'm going to do this one. And squad 7 points. Let's go for incinerate. Ooh, nice extra damage. Quickly, I don't know if you did see, I don't think they gave us the option, so you can read here about Sirkesh, the Solarian homeworld. Don't think we've got anything in the... I wish they gave an indication of which ones you can search in and which not. Okay. I'm actually a little bit excited about this one. Okay, so you can read there. Cool, not a whole lot here. And this is another system where I don't think there's anything in here.
Invasion successful.
And same here, like I said, I don't really know why they're doing it. But let's do this. Okay, so you can pause and read again. Once again, I do think I'm going to take Garrus and Liara. They're going to be on a lot of missions because they've been with you from the start. They know a lot of the people and stuff. And they just have conversation that with stuff that you've done already. Okay, so we've got that new one that we've picked up on Sirkesh, that one, but it's once again, look at that fire rate. It's once again, it's an automatic sniper rifle, and I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm not saying they're bad, I just don't like them. Let's change this to that. And pistol, we also, this is once again, we do have this pistol now, but it's one of those where you have to like stick the things to them and then it explodes. So like once again, I'm not a huge fan of that. It does look cool, but oh, if you don't like this scope, then this isn't for you. But now your pistol also has a scope. No, this one still has only 2. I says I don't know if this one really works with the AI, but let's use it. What do we have here? Oh, we've got extended barrel and more ammo. Let's go for it. And they've only got 2 points, so let's save it for the moment. She's got 4, but it's still, I want to put it into warp, so she needs 5 points.
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Aralakh Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct, Shepard. They are an accomplished unit. Their decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
I don't like the sound of this. The Krogan would have come prepared to fight.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
It doesn't make sense. We let that last Rachni queen live on the condition she disappear forever. She wouldn't risk everything to start a war.
Just be ready for anything.
Yeah, shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Aralakh Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
It's Grunt. But see, like I said, of the people, you can actually wait a little bit and do this mission later, and see if some of the other squad mates you get have something to say. But like I said, this Rex, not Rex, Garrus does know him, and Liara might have info for, but Liara and Garrus were there with the Rachni, so that's why I'm choosing them.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Aralakh Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Urdnot. I was an equal. And being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
Aralakh Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good. Take what you need and move out.
So see there, that conversation with Garrus. Of course, we're going to look inside here, salvage parts, pistol, high caliber barrel. So we've got the level 2 of that already, and a claymore if you like it as a gun. Don't put any like weapon ammo types on at the moment yet.
Not surprised Grunt found his way into the action. Little guy's all grown up. Glad he's here.
Edie might also have been an interesting one to bring, because she also knows Grunt. I'm just seeing here. SMG caliber barrel, nice. And just before we...
Ready, Shepard. We're right behind you.
Let's grab this as well, some more spare parts. We can quickly use the bench. So here's one of the cool things for me about... There's a claymore. So here's one of the cool things for me about it is, now the SMG has the same look as the, so there you can see, there's what it looks like. And then if you go to the pistol, because we've got level 2, as you see there, it actually looks different. So as you progress with these things, they actually change how they look and stuff. They upgrade and stuff. That for me is cool. I like little details like that. So that's one of the things that I don't like with the DLCs. You get new high caliber pistol barrels and stuff, but they don't change the look. They just look the same. So we can put that on. That's correct. And this is the same. Okay. Now we can quickly make sure they're on the right guns. And let's just quickly do this on all of the weapons. Hopefully they keep it on.
As you wish.
Just for some extra fun. Okay, so make sure you grab those things and talk to Grunt.
You ready to go?
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
Tell me more about this company.
Aralakh means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tachanka's son. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Did Warlord Okeer imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okeer ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
All right, let's get going.
Finally. Right behind you, Shepard.
Okay, that was cool. Like I said, I like Grunt. Don't think there's any other conversations that happen. Okay.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
That's one way to get down there. So that is why I said talk to him first and pick up their stuff, because as you see now you're down here and you can't.
What's that?
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah, if he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
So you can grab these. This is like a heavy weapon. It's pretty cool and handy for this. You have to make sure you have the red, and as you see you've got 250 ammo.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
Lovely. If you really want, you can hold it in and burn it away. And then we can just continue on. Alas, I'm not a huge fan of this flamethrower against enemies.
This darkness is going to make it a little harder, Shepard.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
And now Mass Effect becomes a scary game.
Movement. Anybody catch that?
I saw it. What are those?
I don't know.
They're talking about the eggs. Watch out when you get near them.
Careful where you step.
Also, it doesn't really work when you spray it. As you see, you only get one or two. I find it better to just take one at a time when you have the red reticule over it. So a lot of these things don't have anything in them, but some do. That's why I'm going through them. Once again, look at this place. It's just awesome. And I have to admit, I have to curb my urge to destroy all the eggs.
Note the wire, Shepard. Reaper tech.
Maybe.
As you see, sometimes the explosion actually gets the webbing. You can also, if you want, you can use the powers. If you see there, you can actually map your powers to your D-pad. They work a little bit, but not very good. And then as you see, you get another one, so you don't have to be too sparing with the ammo. Just because I can. Okay, so to drop it you hold, or you can just press square to pick up your other weapon. Get this thing before we go in. I can shoot it. So when we're ready, just fall down.
Run! We got company!
Light him up, Shepard.
Lovely!
Good.
I hardly recognized it. Reapers made some modifications.
Grunt, Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
We should find the nest in these tunnels then. These Reaper troops are here to keep us out.
Okay, just grab this and ammo. You really don't actually even need to... Wow. To bring the flamethrower with you if you really don't want to. Let's see, there's another one you can pick up. Well, I say, I'm sorry, I'm not a huge fan of this flamethrower in this one.
Look at this. No question Reapers have been here.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Cool, cool. Ouch.
On it. We're blocked, Shepard.
Copy that.
How are we getting by this? This looks
Okay, so
important.
there's your next one if you want it. And then you can use like... Overload works pretty well on
That
it.
did it.
Everyone okay?
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on,
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
That hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts my feelings. He's funny.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
What did you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Okay, so you can either go through there or you can go through there, but as you see it's a little bit more eggs, so make sure there's nothing in here. See, here's some Reaper tech to salvage. By the way, if you want to see in journal... Oh, we've got codex actually. Okay, Reapers.
The Reaper, a myth common to Sovereign, Reaper, the Citadel, the Brute, Cannibals, Husks are the Marauders, Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
Interesting stuff. This is creepy. As I'm reminded like of aliens, xenomorphs and stuff. No, that's where we came from.
Shepard.
And as you see, this flame thing is not very effective in my opinion. Okay, so just grab this again.
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Erebba on the Citadel.
Oh, so we get to deliver some good news. And I'm being very sarcastic with that. And there's your next flamethrower if you want it.
Another hole.
Expect trouble.
Like it says. And so before we go in again, there's another one of those. It's just, it gives them barrier, so I'd rather destroy it than let them have it. Okay, and then when you're ready, And I quickly just want to get there's another one. In my way. Ouch. Those things hurt. Gross. Woo! You. We're fighting a rock here, Liara.
Rachni dead! Keep the pressure up!
And then just see where that thing was. Stop eating him! Disgusting. I think that might be all of them. And I've got one bullet left in my sniper rifle. Action music seems to be going still. More Reaper stuff. Look at this poor Krogan over here. That's terrible. Just grab this quickly. Yeah, ammo. Now watch out for these ones. They've got little things in them. I think for this I'm gonna have Garrus on this and her on this.
Got it.
We must be getting close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Casualties?
It's fine. Krogan fight better angry.
Liara, look out where you're going! What is she doing? Oh, she's clearing the eggs.
Will do! What's the bug?
Ew, I think I stepped in one or it exploded on me.
Rachni thrive on toxic planets. Strange to find them in a breathable atmosphere.
The Reapers must have changed them. They definitely look different.
She's just on a mission.
I bet they're breeding an army down here. Breeding like flies. And this place is well hidden. I mean, it adds up.
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got at us so we don't reach the nest.
Oh, that's not disturbing. There's some armor over here. Ammo.
Affirmative!
Jump. By the way, they can jump over this as well, so don't think you're safe because of that.
Shepard, we're blocked and getting overrun.
Hang on! I'm on it!
Move it, Shepard!
Look at him go. I am Krogan.
It's up there, Shepard.
Come on!
Okay, so once again you can just grab everything you want. And then like I say, overload works pretty well with this.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo. Krogan, get ready!
I like that. I don't need luck, I've got ammo.
Heads up, more eggs.
Take it slow.
So there's some more Reaper tech to salvage. And then we can just go through here.
What is that?
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Move it! Damn it!
I actually
Find
wish
the power node.
they had kept it more of a little bit of a secret. Let's see. Oh, come on.
They're trying to stop us!
This is it, people!
Like, I really hate how close the AI let them get to them. Now there's the Paragon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not... How many of these things do they have? Okay, let's get Gareth back on this and her back on this.
Shepard, over here.
Let's see if we can get it right this time. Right here, and why is it blocked? There we go.
Come on, we gotta get past these barriers.
Let's get to the other side. More of those power...
Lovely, really. Oh, another one. Those Rachni cannon things are kind of
Stay
annoying.
focused.
There you see now it's got barrier on it. Why are you hiding where they can shoot you? Singularity is pretty awesome. Oops, wrong one. Well, this should be the last one. Or I could be wrong.
Keep it up. People.
Why? Really? Let's see if we can see this time. Nope, I'm gonna die. That's not fair.
Got it. More of them.
Keep. up, people!
Where are you going to, please?
Got it!
On the double!
Got it!
Thank you. Stop doing that. That's disgusting. Okay, I think that's it done.
Shepard, the Rachni are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Copy that.
Got it!
Ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
She's a little bit bigger than I remember.
They can't hurt you anymore.
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us. We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us.
She's badly wounded. She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Aralakh company dies. Is that clear?
Okay, so spoiler warnings with this. I'm going to tell you what happens if you didn't save the queen and what choices. But I hate this choice because you save the queen. It's actually better to save her here again and let Aralakh company die. You also get more points with your war assets for it. Now, if you didn't save the queen, then this would be a robot queen thingy replacement, and with her, do not save her, because later on you'll get a message where her children and has actually gone rogue again and is fighting with the Reapers, so they'll actually damage your war assets. But because it's the real queen, saving her, you actually get 100 war assets, and you get some more Aralakh, but a lot less. It would have been 75 if you didn't save her. But I hate this choice that you have to choose between saving her and letting Aralakh Company die.
Listen up. Aralakh Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team! On my way!
Shepard, you sure about this?
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose. Now get us out of here.
Shuttle's down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard! My turn.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Shepard, you made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Mordin. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little pyjack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Mordin.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay, so that was a lot. That is emotional, even with the music. And even though I still know what happened, it still gets me that scene with Grunt. But he fights them like with tooth and nail. But just for interest's sake, if he's not loyal from Mass Effect 2, he dies there. So that's why loyalty is a lot more important than what you think it is. But this is very interesting. Also, just to be clear, if you have the original Rachni Queen, she doesn't turn on you. If it's you kill the original one in Averia, and the replacement Queen that the Reapers have, they turn on you at some stage. But this is going to be the end of the video. It was a great one. I enjoyed it. Good to see Grunt again. Glad he survived. So be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.